Hi, I think I just went directly live instead of going onto my going online screen. Alright, hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Kathleen Saves the World. 1 second. Just turn off Honeywell there. Everybody, let me know what the levels are like. Can you hear the game? Can you hear me? All of that stuff. Can you see my ridiculous cat ears? You will hear a little, like, servo going. A little zzz. So hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. So... just as a warning, oh, whoops. Hold on. Yes! Now look over here at this screen. You can see the game big. Yeah, that's enough of that. I did not have a chance to load, to get to the next day when we were playing, which means I didn't get a chance to grind out some levels, so we might be seeing a little bit more boss battling than normal. This is us. Level 33. Thank you, Moose-filled kitten. Hey! Congratulations, Kathleen. I have updated Twitch. That's weird. I updated it like 20 minutes ago. Alright. So, we did a bunch of stuff. The only thing we can do is talk to our party. So, meh.
It's starting to get dark.
Oh yeah.
I feel better today, though.
We saved Midori.
Because you're all with me. Oh, right.
Those are the servers.
You were alone at night, weren't you? You must have been scared.
Our extra chairs are in my shot.
Uh-huh. Thanks.
I'm not saying come sit by me. Nobody needs those kind of problems.
I'm happy for you, Midori. In any case, I'm glad we were able to save you today, Midori. Yeah. Seriously? Thanks. But is Keisuke gonna be alright? What happened to me is what got him angry. It's all my fault, isn't it? If only I'd listened to what everyone was saying earlier.
Well, don't worry about it too much. But he's always been surprisingly stubborn. That's what I'm worried about.
Still, so much has happened today that I can't tell what's what anymore.
Yeah, we should straighten everything out a bit. First.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to... I can just say ignore them and sleep, but if anybody wants more information, now's the chance to get it. Or now's the time to get it. Alright, so let's talk with Miss Mari.
She and that Kresnik need the white amnion powder to defeat Kudlok for good.
That's the stuff Miss Mari had in her bag, right?
Yeah, we found Miss Mari's bag, so let's hurry up and give it back to her.
Right. We have to remember to give her the bag tomorrow.
Oh, this is our chance to save Keisuke. I've never been able to do it in any of my games.
Yeah, she said that the angels were pulling the strings behind the SDF.
Aren't angels supposed to be on the side of justice? I don't want angels like this.
I don't know. It's obvious that there's more to this that we don't know about. Yeah, that's what Shoji said. I've never seen one, though. Where could it be?
If the angels really caused the lockdown, what are their motives?
The Shomonkai said that the server was where no one could reach it.
I don't get it. How did it get there if nobody can reach? Oh, if we could only find Naoya, he might be able to help us.
Today was exhausting. I seriously wish I was on my futon back home. Everything's getting worse day by day. It's getting more dangerous in the city, too.
Yeah, the death clock's counting down too. Belial, was it? I wonder what kind of demon that is. Hey, can we really beat it?
We have to no matter what. So, yeah. We're gonna win, and we're gonna go back home.
Hey. You know how you stopped Haru from committing suicide today? I wanted to thank you.
Good guy, Dick-san.
Whenever I've gone through tough times, it was Haru's songs that gave me strength. It's like, not the words or sounds, but her feelings coming through the music. I wanted to return the favor to Haru, even if I could only help her a little. What am I saying? It's so hard to tell people what you're really thinking. Anyway, thanks. I'm really glad you were with me today.
Oh, so many emails. Ugh. Alright, so if anybody's wondering what the plot of this game is, basically you and a couple of your teenage friends, Haru and Atsuro, get stuck in Tokyo as this gigantic lockdown begins, where they basically close off the whole Yamanote Circle because demons start appearing. And you have to fight a bunch of demons, and there's some sort of King of Bell thing happening that you're not really sure what's going on yet, but the demons keep talking about it. And you're rescuing other people as it goes along. And for some reason, your cousin, who's totally not evil, has given you three magical 3DSs that can summon demons, but now other people have them? It's weird. So, Roasted Gravy, what do I hope to accomplish in this game? I mean, I don't know, whatever the chat wants to do. I've already played through this game a couple times. As you can see, I have a New Game Plus file going below our main save, so it's really up to you guys. Although it'd be sure would be neat to save Keisuke today, because that is an option, and I don't know how to do it. I've never been able to do it. Anyhow, let's respond to some email. What does our boyfriend Dojin say? Kamiya. That's a sexy name. Oh, okay, this is Honda. This is, what's his face? This is, Midori. Keisuke. Let's do it! This is Atsuro. Oh no, this is Keisuke. You've gone too far. And Yuzu. I like that there's typos in Yuzu's name, or in Yuzu's emails. And, oh god. And Atsuro. Alright. And that's it. I know, Midori's great. She's an annoying character to save, but she's got really high magic, and as we all know, magic tanks are best. She has like the second highest magic out of anyone, and she doesn't have the three. She's got as high a magic, or almost as high a magic as Yuzu, but she doesn't have the 3 move restriction like Yuzu does. Fucking chair. There. If I wear my hair like this, you can't even see the forehead sensor. Alright. Yes. They're going, just not very much. Nerd's home just
Oh,
because...
you're up. Morning. Oh, I was just going over some stuff in my head. Gonna help me out? Thanks, I could use a hand.
I like Etsuro.
It's about our death clock. Assuming nothing's changed, it should be down to 1 today.
You can do math.
Bell's to blame for that. Well, more specifically, I meant that Belial demon. If that guy in Shinjuku was telling the truth, we'll have to fight Belial tomorrow.
Womp womp.
Yeah, I'm a little worried, but we don't have a choice.
Hydra
We have to win to survive. It's just, no matter how much info I sort through, there's one thing we don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting at, but I'm talking about something more definite. Basically, if everyone in the Yamanote Circle is supposed to die in 2 days, how can we prevent that? What in the world needs to happen to bring back the peaceful life we knew? Maybe so, but we're only guessing. The more I think about it, the more I realize we don't have any assurances at all. There's no proof that anything we do will mean we can go home safe for sure. I wish I had some kind of proof. Proof that me, you, Yuzu, Midori, Keisuke, that everyone will be saved. Yeah, we'll need a lot more information though. We hardly know anything right now. Let's pinpoint the cause of the calamity in 2 days and figure out a response to it. In which case, what we need to come up with next is who we can ask about all this.
Well...
True. She does work for the government. Plus, it seemed like she knew something when we met her last time. Let's go see her later. That reminds me. It's about time we got a Laplace mail.
I'm so sleepy. Morning, everyone.
Don't worry, she doesn't talk that much after you get her in her party.
Good
I'm
morning,
sure.
Midori.
I promise.
You don't look quite awake yet.
Yeah. Still rubbing the fuzz out of my eyes. Hey, what's the Laplace mail?
Oh, it's email that only gets sent to our comps. Here, this is the one from yesterday.
The letters are all funky, though. It's kind of creepy.
Huh? Now that you mention it, the scrambled letters are getting worse. I wonder...
Uh-oh.
Well, it won't be a problem as long as we can still read what it's saying, but...
What?
Rose
That's
Gravy, we
my
saved her because
name.
she has good stats, and it's
Kill?
better than not having
In the
4 people on your
underpass in
team.
Ikebukuro?
I'm not surprised that you're shocked. These emails predict the future. We found out about the danger you were in when we saw that.
Emails that tell the future? Then if it wasn't for this, I really would have...
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have shown you that.
Nope, it's okay. I'm just surprised. I'm sorry.
Well, anyways, we use the
look how
Laplace
nicely
mail
she's
as our
acting. She
guide
wasn't
for what to
annoying
do
there at
each
all.
day.
Oh, okay. Morning. Phew, I overslept a little there, huh?
Sup, Yoo-hoo? You're up with everything that happened yesterday. I can't blame you for being tired.
The Laplace mail's here. I hope we can use it to prevent disasters today, too.
So, basically what that is telling you is that only this party, like only the team of Lars, Weagle, and Yuzu, and Etsuro gets the Laplace mail. Oh no! Miss Mary! Ah! Keisuke! Oh shit! Today's a bad day. Have a nice death. Alright, so we got a busy day ahead of us.
Damn it. It's just what we were afraid of. Keisuke.
Mari Mochizuki, too. Is Kudlock going to kill her?
Damn it. Things couldn't possibly be worse.
Hey, what are we supposed to do? Keisuke's gonna die!
You're right. We shouldn't panic. But what can we do? There's only an hour between Miss Mari's death and Keisuke's. Is that time enough to save her first and then him?
We'll
sure.
have to make it be enough time, or else that Kaido guy will kill Keisuke! Come on, guys! Think! Think! How can we save him? Keep them apart, huh? I guess if we do that, Keisuke won't die, but...
No, that won't work. We have to address the problem, or it could happen some other day. We have to convince Keisuke to stop Yama's judgment before Kaido finds him.
Oh, but that won't work if this Kaido guy finds Keisuke first, huh? If we could stop him from looking for Keisuke for a while, we'd have more time.
Think quietly, Midori says can't wear cats.
If we can distract Kaido with something else, that might give us the time we need. But what would catch Kaido's interest more than Keisuke?
Oh yeah, Mari is also fantastic. Don't worry, we're gonna save Mari. Mari's a great character. I like Mari.
That's it! If he finds out Miss Mari's in trouble, he'll head straight for her. But how can we make absolutely sure he goes to Miss Mari?
We need to think of something that might distract Kaido from Keisuke to buy some time. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it, guys.
And we need a way to get rid of the demons so the lockdown's lifted. Huh. We've got a lot on our plate. Looks like we won't get a break today either.
Hey, guys, I've been... Something wrong, Midori? It's not sunset yet, right? Is this a red sky in the morning? Huh? It's not sunrise right now. What the? The sky... No, the whole world is tinted red.
What the hell? Damn it! Everything is changing! It's getting harder and harder to believe this is the same city we knew.
Oh dear. Alright. Ugh! Jesus, that's a lot of choices. Alright, what can we do? There's a battle in Ikebukuro. Suspicious man. Interesting. Alright. We can do something in Kanagi-cho. And talk to Honda. Talking to Honda is F Honda. Thank you, Lightspeed Dash. F Honda. Nobody cares. We can talk to Keisuke. We can talk to Mari and Kanda. We can do a free battle in Aoyama. We can talk to Jin and Omotesando. Jesus, we can talk to Atsuro and Shibuya. We can do a hard free battle in Asakasa. We can go to Shiba Park and talk to Kaido. We can talk to Amane and the founder. Oh, Jesus, of the, fuck, what's the organization called? And, talk to Azuma. Jesus. But that's it. Alright, I'm saving this game. Alright, so we got some choices here. The Shomonkai. Thank you, Lightspeed Dash. We also have to get to the Shomonkai today because I think they're throwing out Naoya's stuff today. Hard free battle. Actually, that's a good idea. Metric Furlong says, I'll try to set up a straw poll. You guys decide. I'm gonna do a free battle while this is happening. Ooh! There's a thingy I can get. I don't think I can wear these the whole time because they're a little, like, squishy on the head. Especially because I have glasses. A lot of people saying Kaido. Yes, King Gaff, these are the Neko Mimi electronic cat ears. I got them for my birthday. So I am wearing them. Because I can. Oh. That's a lot of good skills that I should learn. Curse dance is fucking terrible. I'm not learning that unless I have to. Handy. This guy. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Crack into her. Alright, let's just all bunch up. Oh, excellent, yes. I'll take that, thank you very much. Ow. No! Oh, it's annoying. Yeah, there's also a non-free battle, and I don't know what you get out of that. Actually, I think if you do those, you can get the optional Black Frost character, who's actually pretty good. Damn it, adding Kaijin wasn't a choice. You guys are so cute. This is annoying. What are you weak to? Good. Hey, alright! Holy Dance is a really good spell. Ah, your skills are sealed! Haha! And he finds that it'll stay missing. Ooh, that's a lot of experience. I realize it's not magic, but I don't want that skill. You know I might. Alright, nobody's grabbing anything here. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Ow. Ow. That was not very good. A vote for Kaido is a vote to save Nari. And a vote to save Keisuke, actually. Wow, Addie Pie, you're an expert at this. I don't, but like, it's not like all of the choices will close down, right? Like, we have time to do, like, we have time to do multiple choices before our, like, death deadlines start coming up. Ah! Actually, that's fine. Kinda was a 3-for-1. Do you like value? He is value. Oh, Jesus. Ow. My dude! I'm paralyzed! God damn it, so close yet so far. Addie Pie, what does the unlabeled battle give you, if anything? Does nobody know a spell, like a resurrection spell? That's annoying. Oh, that's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Ah, my Kate Sith! I guess it's actually a cat she. Oh. And can't move anywhere. This is frustrating. Oh, users right at the end! Ow! Ah, fuck! This is really hard. Good. Time to die. think I'm gonna kill it. I could use some magic on it. Yay! So the Kanagicho, what does the Kanagicho battle get you then, if it's not for Frost Bros? Great, done. What? Fuck! Why? Oh, no. Ho ho! This is awful. Oh! Piss! Piss! Ugh. Well. There, I softened them up a little bit. Alright, Yuzu, you can do this. Perfect. Yay! I'm gonna have to do this again. Oh, I moved to the wrong spot. I'm so stupid. I need to. I'd still to go there. Muted. How rare. I'm not gonna get that card, which is annoying. Ooh, she's good first. Apparently the Kanagicho battle is not even worth it. Okay, good to know. Yeah, it's a fantastic skill to have. Poor Midori. Alright. So, now that we've done that, where's that straw poll? Where are we going? What are we doing? Let's figure it out. Someone link me to the, oh yeah, I should give Holy Dance to somebody. Can someone link me to our, straw poll? Ah, thank you, Addie Pie. Let's see who wins here. Right. I gotta minimize my playing window here. Ah, you don't get to see what I pick. Looks like we're gonna go see Kaido. Alright. That's literally the only time anybody ever wants to talk to Kaido. Where is he?
Yo, guys. I hear that Four Eyes shows up around here. I sent a crew to check the area. Jeez, what a pain. I want to hurry and get this over with so I can avenge my bro. You get it, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You got a pack of weird creatures yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look who's talking. To me, you're just as weird as your crew, dude.
Kaido, you suck.
Sucks leading a team. My boys get punked and I do nothing. The whole team loses face. I don't really care. I'm only leading these guys because this was my brother's gang. That's what's great about the comp. It gives me the power I want whenever I want it. It's pure strength with no strings attached. No team rep, no drama, nothing. Hey, level with me. What are your plans for this power?
gonna
I
try to
like
get
the
on
way
his
you
good
think.
side.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pain, but I gotta take care of my business. If you got nothing else,
Oh.
I'm gonna get going. Wait, what'd you just say? Mari's fighting a vampire. What the? This is Mari's bag. Why do you have it? Huh? She can't fight the vampire without this? That girl. Four Eyes can wait. I gotta get this to Mari. I've been waiting for this. I'm finally gonna nail the bastard that killed my bro and cornered Mari. Oh. I guess none of this has anything to do with you, does it? I owe you one, man. Thanks.
Alright. We have considerably less options now. Save the game, because Iron Man playthrough. We can talk to Keisuke and Akihabara. We can talk to Honda Shinjuku. We can go talk to Jin and Otomo Sando. We can go to Shibuya and do Atsuro stuff. We can go to Shinagawa, talk to Amane and the founder, or Azuma. But, son, looks like... So, Mari's gone, but we still have Jin and Azuma. So who wants to talk to Jin? Oh. Azuma will give you Naoya stuff? Shomonkai's people. Alright. Let's talk to Azuma.
There he is! It's that guy! If we don't hurry, they might throw away all the stuff in Naoya's room. Come on, let's go!
I am doing the MTG stream tomorrow with Cam because Graham and James are going to be away at the Community Cup.
What's the matter? Forget something?
Not really. There's something we'd like to talk to you about concerning Naoya.
Now, yeah. May I ask you for your name? I can see the resemblance between the two of you.
Oh yeah, it's obvious. So, can we take the stuff that Naoya left behind in his room?
I see.
Also, just use tissues.
If you're hoping to find anything, I must what he left behind is of no use to anyone. No blueprints, no memos, no personal notes of any kind.
Yeah, oh, and after the MTG stream, I'll be filling it on Graham's regular streaming hour, and I'll be playing Final Fantasy X-2 if I get my copy back from Surge. If not, I'll play more of this.
All he left behind are some files of numbers and symbols that have no meaning. You really don't mind taking it? I see. If you insist that much, then by all means, you can have them. Please grant us some time to collect them and come back again. We will have them gathered up by then.
Thanks a lot!
Well then.
Oh. Looks like we can still talk to Jin. Jin time!
Oh, hey, perfect timing. I was looking for you. It's about last night's email. I thought it would be easier if I just told you in person. You wanted to know about Haru, right?
There was a small
Okay, but not a
misunderstanding on
word
Twitter,
about this
and
to
it results
anyone.
in me being obligated to play a 10-2 stream. My pain is your gain. Face it that. Think of it that way.
Haru's parents abandoned her when she was little. She was raised by her grandmother. When she died, her relatives fought over her inheritance. Ever since, she's thought of herself as useless. She cares less and less about life. That's why she goes through life like it was a race. But then she met Aya, and started her career as a singer. She channeled her worries, her sorrow, and her small joys into songs for the whole world. Haru wears her heart in her throat.
Just one stream, Dirge Novak. I have some standards. Bah.
Tell her that sometime. She'd be happy to hear it. After Tokyo became infested with demons, it's not just the blackout. She refuses to sing. I can tell. Nothing she did in this state would surprise me. Not even suicide. But Haru has opened her heart to you, so you're the only one left I can ask. If you see her again, don't forget what I told you. See ya.
Sorry, what was that again? Shit. I forgot. Alright, and now we can talk to Keisuke. Hi, Super Main 888. Thank you for subscribing. If you need a main, don't ask any questions. Just do a thing. Super Main 888. Yeah. Woo! Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it. Your subs help us, and they help Twitch. Mostly us, though. I don't think I actually saved my game. Alright, and then going down the list of people's votes, looks like we can talk to Keisuke or Amane. And it looks like... Let's talk to Amane.
What are you saying, Amane? You must not forget that you are the Shomankai's maiden.
Oh.
As our maiden, I have heard the angel's words. The new ordeal is the lockdown itself.
Addy Pie. I have tried to beat Jin's route on a non-New Game Plus playthrough, and it is fucking impossible. Like, I could not do it. I was not leveled enough. So, I do not want to do that.
So it's come. I've warned of this for many years. We must summon His Majesty at once, or we won't be able to withstand this ordeal.
But Father, it is possible to withstand it without relying on His Majesty. The angels told me...
Our teachings are to believe in His Majesty and withstand God's ordeal using His power. We are to heed no other words but His. Perform your duties as Maiden of the Shomankai.
Oh, interesting.
Father, isn't our mission to save people? It isn't simply to survive this ordeal. We can save this world without making so many suffer. So why? Wasn't that Amane? She called him father. Is the Shomankai's founder her dad?
Yeah, it seems that way. The father's the founder and his daughter's the maiden, huh? It looked like an awkward moment. Think there's a problem within the Shomankai?
They're a little squishy, though, if you wear glasses. The ears. Oh. Oh no, they're freaking out now. Alright. They're not the most comfortable things in the world. Yeah, that's better. Sure. Ah! My hair. I'm not taking them off, I was just trying to adjust them and make them slightly more comfortable. And Keisuke is the only one left. So we found... Immersion ruined. Ray FK, which is actually Jordan. You can just buy more AAA batteries. They're everywhere. Alright, let's do this again. Try to get some more experience. Oh, now there's no reward. Damn it. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's fine. I haven't, what kind of game is Golden Sun? I like, turn-based games, because I think they're tactical and fun. I like tactical games. I have a different plan. Beastie's coming to me. Oh, turn-based RPG. Is it set in, like, old-timey times? Ah, shiz. Oh, that's bad. Hi, Clyde. Clyde. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. High fantasy. Not my favorite setting for a game, but I can deal with it probably. Oh, that's bad. Darn. Damn it. I don't know if I'm gonna play Persona Q. Oh, this is going really badly. I might just restart this whole session. Ugh. Hey! Everything's coming up Millhouse. Come in! Hi Serge, how's it going? Oh goody! It's Final Fantasy X too! The chat will be ecstatic. Dun 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 dun. Yay! I'll be playing that tomorrow night. That'll be fun. People will like that. I probably won't like that, but that's okay. I'll deal with it. I have robotic cat ears. I got them for my birthday from Grand's parents. You guys didn't see that, but Serge just looked at me and went. I think Serge likes it. So, and if you guys haven't seen it, Serge, you want to come sit down for a minute? Me and Serge are in a feed dump today. You can check that out on our YouTube channel or on The Escapist.
Hi, chat. All these people and their pronounceable names.
I know.
Hello, Dan in Storm. Thank you for the feed dump compliment, Amber Becky. See, if they capitalize things, it makes it easy to pronounce. What is happening?
I am playing a 3DS strategy game, and I'm trying to beat up these bad guys so I can get skills from them. Basically, this is one of those games where you play a lot of the same thing over and over again. It's not a fedora though, is it?
Something like, is it the trilby? I don't know what it is. Kitty and fedora, partners in color.
My ears die?
They stopped making noise. There's a blue light on.
Okay, so they're on. They're just not responding to anything. They're not even justifying the response. Ah. And I killed that thing. Damn it.
Someone called me a scurb.
Oh, he's not a scurb.
That is a straw hat and trilby. Oh, goddamn, I'm wearing a trilby.
Don't let the chat tell you you have to do different. You have to change your ways. You're beautiful just the way you are, Serge. Never
Kitty and
change.
trilby. Good on.
Kitty and Trilby, they fight crime. Oh dear.
Did we lose a fight?
Things aren't going well. That's okay, because I can just do this.
Victory!
I can retreat. Victory will just show me what my win condition is, which is, yeah.
The audio is covering our voices now. Okay.
No, I can turn down the 3DS.
Why give you a victory button if you don't just win when you push it?
It's not that kind of game.
So what is the point here?
I am trying to learn these skills by killing these things.
Why do they have the skills?
Because they're jerks,
Oh, okay.
basically.
That says curse dance.
Yeah, it's not a very good skill, honestly. You'd think it'd be good, but it's not.
Oh, thank you, 80 Pi. I noticed the underscore. Makes the name pronounceable. Hinty, hinty.
So, somebody in the chat said, Serge, when are you going to start doing your own streaming show?
I don't know.
I think you have to talk to... You kind of have to talk to Graham about it. What kind of games do you like to play, Serge?
Games do I like to play? I've been crying on Twitter a bunch about Dungeons and Dreadmore keeps bugging me, beating me up. That's sort of a roguelike.
I'm a fan of roguelikes.
Now, Alex and I we have a secret plan.
And what's the secret plan?
Oh, loading ready run game audio seems to be louder than the mic.
I have turned down my 3DS. I have a little less control over the audio because it goes directly into the computer, so it doesn't go through the mixing board.
I'm also not talking very quick, like very loud.
I'll move the microphone towards Serge.
Maybe I'll get closer. You want to hear Alex's nice secret plan?
No, what's your secret plan?
Okay, have you ever heard of this game called League of Legends? Yeah.
I know a couple people who play it.
Alex knows nothing about it, other than it's a big deal. And Graham knows nothing about it, other than it's a big deal. So the plan is there are many possibilities to this plan. Oh, chat's already... We've gotten a reaction out of chat when he talked about League of Legends here.
Sounds like a pretty obscure title, says Metric for a long.
Yes. So here's what we do. It possibly comes in two parts. One, we teach Alex how to play League of Legends.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's Alex sitting there, and then me just no. You have to hit the minions, Alex. And then see what happens there. And then there's the possibility, I don't know if the whole thing happens here, where we get like a 5-man league team. Because Alex is conditioned because he's heard of how terrible Perfect can't wear caps. I think I got that one right the first try.
Yay!
The good news is the game audio is drowning out Surge. Aww.
Aw, that's mean.
Yeah, Alex is tilting. So your cat ears are being...
Yeah,
do they respond to the game?
They respond to me. Apparently they respond to your brainwaves. I don't know how.
Is that what that thing on your forehead is?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a brain sensor. And it doesn't work. Maybe because I'm kind of brainless.
ADPie wants all of the lure mods in at one time. So Alex doesn't want to play League of Legends with strangers, just because the community has a reputation of being so toxic.
Yeah.
So there's the possibility of Alex plus 9 people playing League. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. More just because it would be beautiful in sort of like the watch and play sort of way of Alex, like what in the actual hell is going on right now.
I think this could be really fun, honestly. Like, maybe not as a long-term play.
No, not at all.
But I kind of want to see this happen. I don't know. Anything that trolls Alex, I'm 100% behind.
Oh my god, League of Legends is Let's Nope.
League of Legends is a surprise, let's know. Or no, watch and play, because he's not expecting to get shit from he doesn't know what games Graham's gonna give him. The watch and play is just League of Legends.
Oh man.
Oh, that'd be really funny.
No, sorry Dix, neither does Alex. So even if you don't know how to play, it's perfect. Let's Nope League of Legends. According to Commodore Hustle, League of Legends is your hobby. Is that a lie?
Yes, it was. Commodore Hustle, I'm kind of a jerk, so I wanted to give myself an equally jerky hobby.
This is gonna begin badly search. Well, the first idea, since nobody knows how to play, would be the teaching stream. I don't know. It sounds pretty silly.
I think it could be fun. Do you think it's a good idea to try and teach someone how to play League of Legends on a stream, though?
I don't know. I was asking Alex about that too, and he seemed to like the idea of being told a bit by the whole thing.
All right.
It's just like if he has to suffer through it, he may as well suffer through it where other people can enjoy. You can just picture Alex, you know, like throws his hands up in the air. Okay, what the actual fuck? That was me doing this, Alex, by the way.
I think Alex would be more like wop, 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 wop. I think like he'd be making weird.
He goes straight chicken.
I could see him going just pure chick. Like, straight up chicken.
See, oh goodness, how do you spell that name? Ravine? I'm gonna go with Ravine.
Raven.
Raven?
That's my guess.
Alright, first question for Raven, or Ravine. Who pronounced it right? I know, I'm sore, Eric Theoinge. Eric, oh my god, I'm so bad at this.
It's Eric. That's just Eric the Orange.
Capitalize things.
It could be Eric Theo Range, though. I guess.
That's what I read it as. Eric Theo Range. I try not to swear all that often, but when you're commenting on Alex, it seems to be all profanity and tears. Hi, 40 Swiss cheese. Oh right, we had 2 questions for him. One, how do you pronounce your name or she? Second question. Kathleen said it right. Alright, you win this round, Kathleen. What was the second question? I have to scroll up.
Chip.
You swore to me.
I'm super... Dude, you know I swear all the time. I'm like the foulest.
Right, okay, about ranked. So one of the tricky things about ranked Raven is he'd have to play a lot of League to get up to the top, like the actual ranked character thingy. And that might be more of a commitment than he's willing to do for this.
Yeah, like, how much League do you really foresee him actually playing?
Well, there's the chance we just get him hooked. And then all he plays is League forever.
I mean, that could be a thing that might happen. But I doubt it.
Chat on stream isn't streaming.
It wasn't scrolling because it's pulling from this.
Okay.
So if that
Oh, so don't ever move that?
Oh wait, no.
Did I fix it? Refresh?
No, it's totally still not scrolling. God damn it! 1 second.
What have I done?
I don't know why it's not scrolling.
I touched something.
Ugh.
I broke chat. I'm sorry, chat. We see you scrolling here. It's my bad.
I don't know why it's not scrolling.
Quick call, Paul.
No. Oh.
Chat was power surged. I'm the new Matt. Thanks.
I don't know why it's not scrolling. Sorry, guys. Because yeah, I think this is set up. 1 second. It's gonna. Is Mike? Nope. I think Robot's still dead. No, we can see you guys. I have the chat on screen. I don't know why it's not scrolling on my screen. I'm gonna send Paul a text. How about...
No, I broke everything.
How about this? How about I'm gonna run a commercial while I try to fix the chat.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. We'll be right back, guys. Commercial time! Oh, you're the worst, sir.
I am!
No, not really. Yeah, it is.
Why is it not on?
Because it's super loud.
Oh,
alright, 1 second. And we're back. Alright. Do. Twitch chat. Right click. Refresh. That was it? Apparently, yes. Apparently, that's all you do is click one thing. What? You know what? It's why you don't fuck with things unless you know what to do. Hooray!
I just wanted to talk to chat.
Well, you can still talk to chat.
I'll never touch anything again, Kathleen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not showing anything on the stream yet. Yay!
It is kind of interesting that the very last message we saw was a kappa. It is kind of fitting. No, Koran Horn, it was all my fault.
I don't think you actually did anything there.
Oh, okay. Hashtag Surge is innocent. Yay!
Yeah, sorry, while we were on commercials, I had to take off my, cat ears because they are very squishy. They're tight on the head. So they were hurting my brain.
No, we still don't have chat.
Yeah, Surge Warp Twitch. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, Surge Warped Twitch. All right, let me try refreshing again. Join channel loading, ready to run.
That's really flattering. I got my first troll subscription.
Yeah. It's because people love you, Serge.
That's really kind of flattering, I think.
I think it's like a Twitch-wide chat error. Although I don't see why it didn't like give us a problem with the chat we were actually seeing on screen.
So I think they can talk to each other. Oh yeah! It's totally working now.
Yay!
Yay! Nerd's Home. I remember this because last time my last name is Jaeger. Yes. There's no... I can't even keep up. I don't hate chat. I just can't pronounce most of people's names in chat.
Things are not looking good for... I'm getting really distracted by all of this and I'm not doing a very good job fighting this battle. But that's okay. It's really hard.
My hat ties the ring together. Oh. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I'm wearing a hat because I didn't wash my hair today. And,
you know what?
I'm hiding it.
Whatever it takes.
It's Jaeger. It's not a J. Jaeger. Well, roasted gravy, that's because you have capitalized things in your name that makes it easy to find spots. I'm not doing English very good here, Kathleen.
What do you mean you're not doing English very good here?
It happens. Yeah, if you include underscores or capitalization where you want me to, like, pause on words, then I will do better. I am in fact not a giant robot. Kute. Yes, Lysander Gustav pronounced it right. Serge, if it's any consolation, first time I saw your name, I thought it was pronounced like Sergey. Oh yeah, that's legit. I've gotten that before.
Really?
Yeah.
Sergey?
Sergey.
But it doesn't have an I on the end.
That's fair.
Sorry. I'm trying desperately to pay attention to what's going on so I don't die.
That's okay. You work on this really hard fight. I will talk to people, and then once you have won, then we'll swap. I'll go for the thing. Ah! Serge is Innocent just subscribed.
Yay!
That's right. Not my fault.
Two novelty subs. If you need somebody to be found innocent or guilty, just call Serge. Serge will break your thing. Or no, you'll be blamed for breaking your thing, and then you'll fix the thing. Or then you'll just be remembering the thing is fixed. You didn't actually do anything. You're just sort of chat adjacent. I mean that in a nice way.
Well, the only thing that changed, everything was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I showed up, everything broke. So if we're playing detective here, you know, the evidence does point at me.
That's true. Did the chat freeze again?
No, lawnmower. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Nothing is broken.
Roasted Gravy says chat is frozen again. Gravy, it looks like it's moving. Am I crazy?
I think it might just be broken for you.
Hi, Intelligentleman. How you doing? Alright, so what are we trying to do in this fight, other than get secret dance moves from killing monsters?
Oh, that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Like, is this a boss fight?
No, this is a fight. I can do it as many times as I want, actually.
Oh, so we are grinding?
Yes, I am literally grinding.
Okay. What's with this emo kid?
With this emo kid?
And an elephant?
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, this game is about demons. And there's bad demons and good demons.
Okay.
And all the bad demons and the good demons are mostly the same demons. Don't even worry about it. But these are my demons. And then I'm fighting some bad demons.
They don't look that bad.
Well, I mean, it's the same sprites that you use for your demons too, so they can't look that bad.
Like, that guy's just kind of like a moth, just sort of
Oh, no, don't wipe out my party! Fuck!
It's okay, you got an extra turn. That's good, right?
Yes.
It's like Pokemon, but only not.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Go there.
Barely.
Ooh!
Ooh. I can give my dudes better skills. I can give these dudes better skills.
So you have like emo guy, normal Japanese guy, and then elephant man. That's your party right now?
Yeah, well this is actually a girl.
So lamb mower. For serial though, I'd be up for a chat league game if that happens. Also,
Yeah.
if you ever want to check out the whole Dota 2 deal, Surge, we got a few folks who play in chat. Interesting. And if you literally feel me vibrating, I have had a lot of coffee. And I'm trying to contain, but the legs are twitchy a little bit right now.
Well, that's okay. This game is not that emo.
I haven't seen any tears yet. The only emo thing so far is the giant scarf.
Oh, I've got plenty of time. So... I can do the Sunset Boulevard battle. In Ikebukuro. I can talk to Keisuke. I don't care about Keisuke, let's go do that. I don't know what it does.
Hey you, hold it right there!
Vibrating. Chat seems to be jumping on the word vibrating here.
Look, we installed the vibrating surge so you could enjoy pleasant vibrations, not so you could abuse the vibrating surge. Vibrating surge is not a sex toy. Unless... wait, never mind.
Jesus.
The self-defense force? Why are they here?
You're demon tamers, aren't you?
Sorry, kids, but you all have to die here.
And reset.
What?
Dan in a
Hold
Storm
on a sec.
12 wants you to do something about Golden Sun.
Okay, Golden Sun is a sweet RPG.
We have nothing
that
against you
told
kids
us good.
personally, but we don't
Don't,
want to die.
VM Kid, do not touch the vibrating surge.
Surge, not a sex toy, Jaeger. Hashtag vibrating power surge.
Oh no. Featherweight have we got a comic for you? Good grief.
What?
We obtained comps from the demon tamers we stopped from escaping the lockdown. But we turned them on and we're regarded as demon tamers ourselves. Now we're trapped.
Oh no! The corrupt military is going to try and kill a bunch of innocent teenagers.
Our only hope for survival is to eradicate all demon tamers, so the lockdown is lifted.
How selfish.
Oh god.
Are you
I do
saying
not like
you
where chat
intend
is
to
going
kill
here.
everyone who
If
has
you
a
were a
cop?
sex toy, what kind would you be?
The kind that was not available in stores.
You're SDF soldiers.
answer.
Shouldn't you try to find a cause or resolve this another way?
There's no time for that. Those who have been contaminated by the
I
demons
don't know if I
have
can
to
back
die.
you up if I don't know the game, Dan in Storm. Dan in Storm?
Isn't that an incredibly stupid reason to want to kill us? I can't believe this.
Three-headed
Shut up,
building.
shut up, shut up! Just die
Pencil
quietly.
mustache. It's kind of fun just saying random words you see in chat here.
Oh, so something good. Something good.
Oh god, no.
Skills here.
It's happened again. You can welcome this subscriber when it pops up. I need an adult.
Oh no! Oh no! What happened?
I saw it on your thing first, so it should pop up in chat any second now.
Oh, now my chat's not moving. God damn it! Oh, the Surgegasm has subscribed. Excellent, excellent. When things get bad, you gotta ask yourself, what could be worse? Surgegasm. Serge, I'm so sorry. I did this to you, and you thought we were friends. What have I done?
The internet is not a safe space.
No.
It looks like all the chats are frozen now.
Oh, are they really? God damn it.
Like, not only the inner chat, but the real chat, too.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Or maybe they decided to take a moment of silence for what was left of my dignity. Oh, nope, they're moving. We're just the one who's frozen.
Oh, that's really weird.
Can we refresh that page?
Well, we can't. This, I can just refresh this chat by closing it and then bring it back from here. Do-do-do. And that should reload it, and hopefully that works. We can't really read the chat right now because it's on the screen.
The first comment I read is, I think my computer had a surgegasm. God damn it.
Why? Why?
We see you now. So is this basically XCOM? Is that what's happening here?
This is kind of like XCOM, but with Japanese children, or with Japanese teenagers and demons. It's very the gameplay is very XCOM-like.
Turn-based, give orders.
Yes, well, essentially yes.
They want me to research this Golden Sun game so we can sell it to you.
I mean, I'm pretty confident that I will either like it or I won't. right? Like, don't even worry about it, guys. Like, I don't need Surge to sell me a game.
I'm on it. I'm on it, chat. Alright, I have Googled Golden Sun. Alright. Do you like games from 2001?
Sometimes.
Okay. Good start, chat. Alright, it's a fantasy role-playing video game. Good. For the Game Boy Advance.
Sure.
Has a sequel. You get to use special Jinn that empower the player and can be used against enemies.
Okay.
There's a lot of words here. Synopsis, that's what I
Rubber Surge on a chain has just subscribed.
God damn it.
That's the Surge. That's the sex toy. You just go to the store and you say, "I'd like a Surge, please," and they're like, "All right, well, this one's high grade medical rubber," and it's just like a little Surge. It's just like a little effigy of you without a chain. You just swing it around. I don't know. You'd think it'd be more like this for. Never mind.
No! No! God damn it.
Like, a sex toy shaped like this has got some problems. Maybe like this. I don't know. Some rabbit action. And this is the day Surge decided not to be my friend anymore.
You just play your game.
Yes, Surge.
Up the butt. Is
We didn't necessarily say that.
insertion is the new pun chat has.
Insurgation. That's really good. Good job, chat.
Hi, Haas.
Sigh.
Corruption Surge 101 with Dr. Kathleen. Butt Surge. God damn it, chat. So, Golden Sun.
Right, yes, that.
I'm just gonna read this because it's safer. This doesn't tell me anything. Alright, let's find something else. How would they sell the game? The Golden Sun. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not trailer. Plot. Summary. Aha! If you're more than 2 paragraphs long, I'm giving up. There is a lot to this game.
In a good way or a bad way?
I'm looking for the summary, and I found a treatise. Like, God, wow. Alright, I will sell it to you this way.
Okay.
If you're looking for a game with a lot of depth,
I do like games with depth.
set in a fantasy world that was popular enough to have a sequel, you will probably enjoy this game. Apparently there is stuff that has to do with the planets. And synergy with a PS, so that means like psychic attack thingies. And you get weird spirit things.
I mean, that could be any game though. Synergy, psychic attack things, synergy with the planet. That could be Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. Golden Sun has little depth until the very, very end, with multiple sequels. Okay, chat got there. You can use your spells out of combat to solve environmental puzzles. That's actually pretty cool.
What?
Oh, that's kind of neat.
We're not going to acknowledge that comment.
That was a really good comment. Good job, Addie Pie.
No.
Yeah.
And apparently the Jinn, your summonable minions are really cute, so that's a selling point as well.
Okay.
Thank you, Lysander Gustav. He and or she has my back.
That's inappropriate.
Yeah, damn straight.
Surge is actually a wonderful, nice person who is I wouldn't necessarily say wholesome, but I would say a much better person than me.
I think the easiest way to sum everything up here is just new to the internet.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Serge is a nice person. He hasn't had years of internet bullshit making him the worst.
No, apparently it's Serge, not wholesome behavior.
Well, not anymore. Now that you've met me, I don't corrupt you.
Surge plushies. I like that idea. It's a lot better than all the other Surge merchandise we've been advertising so far.
I just thought of something inappropriate to say, but you know what?
No.
I'm gonna keep it inside.
Extra turn. That's good, right?
Yes, it's very good, actually.
No! Nerds home, why? Would only buy Surge plushies if they had a vibrate feature.
Aw, no! Come on.
Tickle me Surges.
Haha! Such power, suck it.
Wait, are you a soldier now?
No.
Oh, I thought you were controlling their movement there.
No. They're attacking me.
I'm a level 1 judge. And I just found out I'm gonna get my judge lands mailed to me, which I'm pretty excited about.
Wait, what's the judge lands?
So they have discontinued the process of giving out like super sweet foils at GPs as compensation to judges.
Oh, are you actually gonna get paid for all that work then?
I don't know. They might have announced it, but last I checked, they hadn't actually talked about what they would do in the way of compensation. It would be up to the people organizing the tournament to find a way to pay the judges. So before, what would happen is judges would come out and their compensation would be in the way of these foils and maybe some other stuff from the event managers, the people who plan it. Most people make GPs, so it's only a few companies that are actually big enough to do the whole thing. So they announced that they were canceling it, they announced that there were going to be changes, and then they announced that they were going to be mailing like sick judge foils lands to a bunch of people. And they're just basic lands, but they're neat. And I just moved, and I forgot to update my information with Wizards of the Coast. And what's really cool is they mailed it to my old place. The people who moved into my new place aren't bad people. They didn't steal my stuff.
No!
They actually filled out a proper return to sender. And then Wizards emailed me, and now I will hopefully be getting new ones. And that's kind of exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I haven't actually seen them yet. Jumping up and down. Haha! That's another one I got right.
Masked Surge. We have a new subscriber.
What?
Mass Surgation!
No! No!
It's kind of a long walk for a short pun, but I'll take it. Why?
Why?
Because. No! My demon! I probably just did that.
It's okay, you have an extra turn.
That's true.
Long walk, short pun, Jaeger.
You can be his innocence being. You can see his innocence being drained away. This isn't even the worst thing that happens to people on the internet, really.
No, not at all. Yeah, Surge will boycott being on stream ever again, Jaeger.
Yeah, do you want him to stream or not, guys?
Judge. So I was in this game and then I played Humility. Okay, I'm not going to slap you just because you play Humility. I actually really enjoy playing Humility.
Which is Humility?
Humility is this beautiful 4-mana enchantment for 2 colorless white. And it just says, all creatures lose all abilities and become 1/1s. What's happened?
Can you guys hear the music at all now? Can you... That should be completely muted. I might change the audio a bit.
Mosk is warning me to never stream. It'll destroy me.
There, how's that?
No music at all. You have successfully turned the music off.
Alright, and now I've turned it down.
Yeah, so humility. It basically levels out all creatures. It doesn't matter what the casting cost is. They don't have enter the battlefield effects. Every creature is now a vanilla 1/1.
That seems okay.
One of the most famous judge problems ever is humility, and then there's a card called Opalescence.
Fuck, I've heard about this.
Yeah.
This is like a brain teaser. This is like one of those like famous like.
It's one of the most famous like judge things ever, and everyone always jokes about it. Opalescence says all enchantments are now creatures with power and toughness equal to their casting cost. So Opalescence has the exact same casting cost, 2 colorless, white. What happens when both are in play? Opalescence wants humility to be a 4/4. Humility wants all creatures to be 1/1s with no abilities. Judge! Yeah, so that's a classic example there. The idea here is you go into something called the timestamp. Normally doesn't matter, but you look at which, because they're both trying to affect the same thing at the same time, you have to look at which one came into play first.
Okay.
And it's like the most famous example of what's weird there.
Alright, so does the timestamp work the same way as the stack? So like first in, last out?
Probably. I don't know. I've never actually looked at it. I have no idea. What is the answer? Timestamp. That's level 2 stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to answer either way. If I get it wrong, I'll never be able to live it down.
Yeah.
Newest timestamp takes precedence. The answer is a wizard did it. The official... What's the bootstrap paradox?
What?
You couldn't hear that, so you just don't have headphones in.
Such power! We'll engage
the
them
guy just
later!
went,
For
"What?"
now,
Crap, it'll be a major.
What's he saying what about?
Oh, I just totally like kicked some people's asses.
Oh, good.
Oh no, now they're running away.
Did you lose or win?
No, I'm about to win.
The answer is I need a higher level judge.
Yeah, no kidding.
The hardest judge call I've ever had to make, Intelligentleman, is one that Graham asked me on the Tap Tap Concede stream with no warning.
Oh no, really?
And I got it wrong, and then...
Oh, no.
No, it's fine, it's actually fine. In the comments, somebody went through and pointed out where I got it wrong, and I learned a lot, and that was really cool. So the trickiest judge question ever, I was backpacking, I was on my Grand Asia adventure when Born of the Gods came out. Theros, it was Theros. Mm-hmm. And the first Gods came down, and I didn't have to go to that pre-release, and I didn't read anything, and it's basically ignored everything. And I get back, and then Graham's like, yeah, come on the stream, let's talk about magic cards. And it was, you have Thassa in play. You have the blue god Thassa. Doesn't matter, could be any of the gods. You have the exact right amount of creatures in play for devotion to be enough to make your god into a creature. And then you attack with everybody. Mm-hmm. And then in the middle of the attack, you blink one of your creatures. So it leaves play, and it comes back into play. But that's all part of the same effect. What happens to your god in that split second while the creature's out of play? And it's just like, if you're looking at state-based stuff doesn't check in the middle of spell resolution. So even though the creature is gone, it comes back into play before state-based things would check. So does your god ever stop being a creature at any point there?
Yes?
That was the question I got. And I was like, ha, 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 thanks, Graham. Ha, ha, ha. You're not flickering the god. So what happened there is devotion checks at all times. Okay. For the half second the creature is out of play, the god stops being a creature.
Okay, so my instincts were right.
Yeah. What does that mean for combat?
Does it mean it all just falls out of combat?
Falls out of combat, because under the rules for combat, one of the only things that can take a creature out of combat is if it stops being a creature. Which is very interesting, because how often the god stays a creature?
Wait, it stays a creature?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't stay a creature. Did I get it wrong again? Somebody went through and described everything to me. Yeah, it stops being a creature, falls out of combat, because it stops being a creature just for that 1 second. Yeah. I thought it would stay being a creature. I thought it was state-based effects that would check it, but state-based effects don't actually check. So it does not stay a creature.
What?
Okay.
Yay! Yay!
And you won your mission at the same time. So that was the trickiest question we had to do at a time. There's weirder corner case questions, but I'll often have a chance to like walk away and
So
like
if an SDF
check my
soldier
phone
becomes a
or check the
demon tamer,
comprehensive
they get
rules or like consult with another judge if it's a tournament or
to their
something like
former
that. But like
comrades,
hardest
they're
question
really
on the
scared of
spot, I'm like,
demons.
all right, let's do this. So dwarf, if you declare attackers and one of your attackers
That's
gets
'cause demons are
countered and
super
dies
strong.
before you
They
resolve
have no
damage
problem
dealt
going
by the
against
god,
guys
then the
with
god would
guns.
fall out of combat.
When you think about
Well,
it, you
remove
can
the
kind of
word
see why the
counter and just
lockdown
say
happened.
somehow if one of the creatures dies. I think an
If
interesting
comps
example
fell
would be
into the
first
wrong
strike
hands,
damage.
the police
It
and
would
the
fall in the
SDF
same
would
way
be
that if one of the
powerless.
blockers has first strikes and kills a guy before your god deals damage, it would probably stop being a creature before the damage goes there.
Right, that makes sense. Because, like, first strike damage occurs, something dies, your god is no longer, hits its devotion, it's no longer a creature, comes out of combat. That makes sense to me.
Sorry, most things. Yeah, other people have probably done a better job of
Even
explaining
so,
it jumping up and down.
We're still trapped in here
but,
along with everyone else.
Yeah. First strike damage kills enough creatures to stop your god from being a creature before it deals damage. It doesn't deal damage. Yeah, okay, there we go.
But this isn't the
I
time
need to
to
start
be thinking
judging
of that
more
kind of
legacy
stuff.
stuff. I need to start getting into weirder interactions all the time. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, more on your game. Anyways, I should leave. I came here to drop off Final Fantasy.
Oh, well,
And
thanks for stopping by,
And then chat just like stabbed me in the feels a little bit.
Oh, and then chat give you some very horrific nicknames.
Yay! A real subscriber!
A real subscriber. Phoenix Melior, thank you for resubbing. Phoenix Melior is a... I know that name from like Desert Bus and
Oh,
the
great,
chat
okay.
and all that stuff. Aw. Well, Sonata wants you to stay. Sonata? Sonata? Stay! Well, you can keep... Chat, we could just do an Ask a Judge. An Ask a Level 1 Judge. Ask a Judge, but not putting him on the spot because come on here.
What I want to know is, who
We'll
scattered
just
all
have
these
Nelson
comps?
just off screen.
Yeah.
And every time I'll answer something, I'll just like look over and he'll nod and be like, okay, okay.
What level judge is Nelson?
Nellie's a level 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there are 2 level 2s in Victoria.
That's it?
Yeah, there are 3 level 2s on the entire island.
Do we have any level 3 judges?
1 in Vancouver, Nico.
Wow.
And he handles Western Canada. It's not like after a certain point, there's probably level 1 judges who have just the most encyclopedic knowledge of the judge rules. When it comes to like a textbook, just perfect lawyer version of the rules, Alistair Howie is a genius.
Right.
He's amazing. He just knows everything, and that doesn't mean he couldn't go up higher. One of the bigger things about the different moving up the ranks is how tied into wizards you are.
Ah.
So that's when you end up going to bigger tournaments. You have an obligation to maintain your rank, to travel, to go on to these bigger events, and how much. So the level 3s are coordinating, handing out things from wizards. They're looking at name tags. They're at GPs. They're at all the PTQs and stuff like that. If you just want to hang out at your local game store, you don't really need to be any higher.
Ah. I need to make new demons. That's gonna be annoying.
More demons?
Well, this is how you get new party members is you fuse them.
Oh, there's like a morph system thingy.
Pretty much. Ooh, that'd be good.
Can you
That'd
see
be
what's gonna
good.
happen beforehand?
Yes. And I can see what I need to do to fuse them.
Either chat has stopped talking or everything's frozen again.
Oh, no, it's gone.
Okay.
We'll worry about that when I'm off screen. It's not very interesting to watch me fuse demons.
How or why did I become a judge? I'm trying to leave and they're asking me all these really interesting questions.
Oh, keep going. I'll screw around with this.
One Last Dance. Okay, fine. I became a judge. I went to the Avison Restored pre-release, and I ran into a really good old friend whom I hadn't kept in touch with. And it was really interesting because at the time we knew each other. Neither of us played Magic, or if we did, we didn't ever talk about it. And then I was like, wow, you play Magic? He's like, yeah, I'm running this event. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. That's so cool. And we start chatting, everything like that. And then he kind of planted the idea in my head. He's like, well, you seem like a decent guy, sir. You should think of becoming a judge. And I was like, oh, that's kind of flattering. I didn't think about it entirely too much. But the seed was planted and then it grew. One of the biggest reasons to become a judge is to give back to the community. It's not about power plays. It's not about, definitely not the pay or the rewards or anything like that. I mean, I suppose if you go up higher, but it's kind of nice. Especially for people who know the game less, that's a lot of fun. I mean, it gets kind of scary. I mean, I'll sit down at judge calls at really big tournaments, and that's nerve-wracking too, because there's people who have as good of rule understanding as I do, and especially when they have, sometimes it's not even a judge question as to how to do this, it'll be a play for time, or it'll be a weird way to look for an interaction they didn't understand before, and the subtlety in handling a call without giving away any information, because that's very, very important. Like, that part's kind of terrifying. But I had a player at a PTQ who never played Magic before, but he signed up for a PTQ.
That's exciting.
And then going up, and it's like, Judge, what's a Planeswalker? Was a real call I got. And his opponent actually called for me, and he's like, I don't feel comfortable explaining this to the player because there's potential for me to abuse it. And, like, that's really neat, just going down and teaching people how the game works.
That's a good player. Good job, guy.
Yeah. So that's a lot of fun. So how did I become a judge? Why did I become a judge? I became a judge to give back.
Aww.
Because it's a great hobby. It's a lot of fun. How did I become a judge? My friend planted the idea in my head. I then talked to Nelson, who looked at me, gave me kind of a dirty look, and then I had to explain it was legit, wasn't just a weird hobby thing. It also helped that I was between jobs at the time, so I had a lot of time to study.
Right.
So I just kind of kicked you there.
That's alright.
Yeah, so if you want to become a judge, one of the first things you should do is ask yourself why. I mean, if it's to power trip, don't do it. If it's for the prizes and the respect, don't do it, because that's not a thing. So the first step would be to go into the DCI Judge Center. What is a Planeswalker? Don't worry about it. And you can apply to be a level 0 judge, and that's called a rules advisor. And that's actually a pretty cool thing to do. There's a bunch of tests to do it. You can answer a lot of fun questions about Magic. Yeah, you get a little stamp on your DCI number whenever you log into tournaments. It registers you as a level 0 judge. And then the next thing to do if you want to become a judge is find an L2 in your area, a level 2 judge in your area. And then they will start a mentor program. And then you just chat with them. And, you know, there's all of these tests online. If you start taking them, don't talk about them. The main rule you don't want to talk about them is the question pool is limited. And if everybody knows the answers, it kind of takes away the credibility of the whole thing. I am not Judge Dredd. I am the law. Yeah, find an L2 and then just start studying. And then eventually they'll hook you up. AddiePie has some really good commentary here. Being a Magic judge seems to be the same as being a doctor. Do you want fame, fortune, money, and free time? Don't do it.
No kidding.
My local L2 refuses to mentor. If that's the case, you can find other L2s. One tricky question to ask yourself is, does your L2 refuse to mentor, or does your L2 refuse to mentor you specifically? If that's the case, it might be worth having a talk with them. Why? If you don't think they have a good reason for why, you can always request a different L2 to be a mentor for you. If they don't want to mentor you, assuming they're a decent person, maybe look inside and wonder what your reasons for doing it are. There's always the chance that they just don't need another judge in the area, and it might not be anything personal. There just might not be any demand there, and that's fair enough. I think that's a pretty political answer.
Yeah.
On that one, without anything there. Talk to your RC for your area. Yeah, this person's doing that. Part of the requirements for being an L2 is the willingness to mentor. Yeah. 80 Pie's a med student. Good for you, man. Right on. Or lady man. A lot of names aren't gendered, so I'm not sure.
That means at some point he can be the loading ready run medical advisor, not actual medical advisor.
What's your question jumping up and down? Please re-ask if you're asking it to us. What do I feel is the role of a judge?
That's a good question.
It depends on the context of the judge call. A lot of the times, it's kind of like being a babysitter, which is pretty weird. You have to go into a situation where there are a lot of emotions and then deliver something that makes both people happy at the end. Which is always tough to do, but you don't want people coming out feeling like they've been screwed. So even if the call goes against them, I like to take an extra second and keep an open dialogue as to why something went down the way it did. You know, rather than just like, you screwed up, bam, hit them, and be like, so this is why I gave the call in I did. How are we doing there? The role of the judge is to make the community a safe place, to make it a fun place, to keep the game fun. The role of the judge is to be an educator, to help people if they have any questions about the game, to help play it better. I'll like to take the time, especially in some calls, especially pertaining to rules in a tournament, you can't always explain all the interactions that go down. So say somebody misplays, I like to go down and sit with them afterwards and show potential plays they could have played around. It's really hard to try and tell one long answer and read the chat at the same time.
I'm not being helpful at all.
I sort of lose my thought. No, that's fine. You're taking this time to morph your demons. Fusion. Ha! That was a Dragon Ball reference. If I'm judging regular REL, I'm here to ensure everyone's having a good time. If I'm competitive, my primary goal is to ensure everyone is following the rules. Awesome. Lancer, I like your answer a lot. How many times do you expect someone to call a judge on morph rulings? I'm hoping never, especially in competitive play. Everyone's asking about morph right now. I'm really concerned at competitive play that I'm going to have to give out a lot of game losses, and I really hope that doesn't happen. So every time I'm going to judge before a morph thing, I'm going to sit down and try to explain to people how it works. It's pretty straightforward. The tricky thing is, do you know the tricky thing about morph? You always have to reveal. So at any point, if a morph card would go back into your hand or go into your graveyard, or the trickiest part is at the end of the game, if a card has been placed face down, you have to reveal what that card was to your opponent.
Really?
Well, that's to make sure you don't just put a basic land down, so you don't cheat.
Right.
And that's the thing with any tutor that asks you for something specific, you always have to reveal what that card is. And that's not necessarily to make the tutor more fair, but it's to ensure that you don't cheat. So say you play a tutor that says you have to find an enchantment, you have to reveal the card, and that's to show your opponent that you did in fact find an enchantment. And that way you don't just like, oh yeah, I totally found an enchantment and sneak anything else into your hand. So the reason you have to reveal with Morph is so that you're not just putting anything face down to cheat and pretend it's a 2/2 creature when it was just a land. So there's the potential for game losses if you're playing a Morph creature face down and they bounce it to your hand. If you just put it into your hand, you could have been cheating. If it goes into your graveyard, it's more likely that you're going to show what it is. But the biggest problem is, say, you have a Morph creature down, they kill you, and you frustratingly like to scoop up all your cards and shuffle them away.
Oh.
You could get screwed there. Your judge would be like, Judge, my opponent... Oh, somebody just made a name.
Oh.
They're talking Rubber Surge on the Chain, actually. That's fine. Yeah, so that's a big problem there. If they just shuffle their deck back in, there was no way to reveal it, there's no way to show what the card was, and the rulings are pretty strict on that one. And I don't believe on the cards they actually have reminder text. I wish they'd have reminder text on the card saying, please reveal this. But that's what happened. So, am I concerned? Not terribly. I'm not like super worried about it, but it definitely is on my mind.
Do you think Morph cards will be fun regardless?
I think so. A little element of mystery. You can even pretend people are talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! In there. You know, they're like, attack of the Morph creature. You've activated my trap card! And just like flip it over. Oh goodness. Now that people have my name, people can interact with my name, and now I'm getting uncomfortable because AD Pie has just taken Rubber Surge on the Chain into the next room.
Oh my goodness. I don't like this.
Oh no, what was your question, Intelligentleman? What happens if you have a Morph creature and humility in play? Was that the question? Yeah, RV Leshrak. That's fair enough at the kitchen table, assuming your friends aren't cheating. But in a play group, it's a little bit tough. Or pardon me, in a competitive tournament with money on the line, you need something more stringent than a trust system, unfortunately. Surge, my play group thinks that by spending tons of money on Magic is the only way to play Magic. They even get mad at me because I refuse to spend as much money as them in the game, and I spend a solid amount of money. Do you agree or disagree? Goodness, that was my neck.
Holy crap.
So your friends want you to spend more money? I don't agree with that. I think you can make very competitive decks on a budget. I don't think you should be expected to spend money on a hobby. I think a hobby is something fun, and you shouldn't have to worry about it too much. If you want to play with your friends and it's more of a casual thing, ask them if proxying's okay, especially if you just want to screw around with deck building. I've totally hijacked your stream, and now we're talking about Magic almost exclusively.
No, this is good, because what I'm doing is actually not engaging at all, and I need to concentrate on it, because I need better party members.
On fusing? Okay, so I'm giving you a little fusing time.
It's good. It's
yeah.
good.
If they're your friends, don't do something you're not cool with. I think is advice for everything. Ooh, Lancer's helping me out with judge calls. What is my favorite constructed competitive format? Highlander. Bam. I love Highlander. I love Highlander so much. Everyone should come to Victoria and play Highlander, or start up a Highlander community in their city. It is really, really fun. Yeah, RDW Soap is a classic example of a really cheap deck on a budget. Actually, there was a mono blue deck in Standard, I believe, at one point that was pretty competitive and was actually so cheap, the sleeves cost more than the deck.
Really?
So you'd play it unsleeved just to tilt people out, which is awesome. I don't actually draft a ton Nerds Home. And when I do, I just I just draft based on the rare. If I see a sweet card, I'm like, okay, let's just do that. I don't really go into thing. Why Highlander over Commander? Because I find it more competitive. Commander obviously can be very competitive. It tends to have a more casual community around it, and it really depends on the community you're playing with. Some people make very, very cutthroat decks, other people don't. I don't know how I'd feel about... going into a Commander tournament before knowing the community as to what power level of deck to bring in. With Highlander, it's very competitive. It's one-on-one. And so I understand what to bring every time, and I think everyone who shows up has the same idea there. Which is not to say it's not fun. Oh, that's a good way to describe that sort of competitive play, Kathleen. I mean, that's not to say you can't play the format if you don't want to go to high-level competitive stuff like that. It's really neat.
It's not exclusive, I guess?
Yeah.
Exclusionary?
Yeah, I mean, I just went to a local restaurant called Hernandez, which is a little Mexican restaurant in a mall food court, and sat at a table with my buddy Nelson and played 7 games and just screwed around, which was awesome. But we're also play testing for Monday nights, which is our big tournament night. Yeah. How much does it cost to get into Highlander? Just like any format, it depends on what you want to play. It is vintage legal, so the potential to spend a lot of money is a lot higher than any other format, but you can make one of the top decks in the format is Goblins, and you can make that deck for $60, which is phenomenal. If you're starting to play more than 2 colors, you're looking at getting original duels and fetch lands, and that can get up there, but you don't need them. You don't need them to have a competitive deck. There are a lot of really neat questions that I just couldn't follow them all. That's too bad. Oh, spikes. Do you think Yu-Gi-Oh decks are compatible with Magic the Gathering?
No.
I have no idea.
They have different rules, so no.
Yeah, I think the damage, I don't know how, I actually don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, so I can't answer that. Ooh, we're talking about DQing people. Awesome, Lancer. Trying to follow everything here. Okay, good. They're talking amongst themselves. Duel me in real life. No! You've already won this duel. I can't even pronounce your name. Dezufnokosim.
See, and occasionally I get subscriber commercials like that, and I'm like, why? I can't.
Dirge, Novak, everything... Every hobby has a price associated to it. I think one of the neat things is, while yes, cards are expensive, they do hold their value. There is a secondary market, and at some point you can theoretically sell it back. If you look at it at another hobby, say smoking, good luck, you know, smoking half a pack of cigarettes and then getting money back for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tricky. I mean, it is a legit concern, though. That, yes, hobbies are expensive. Magic is not a cheap format. It can be. I've got a buddy who just drafts forever. He'll draft, sell the cards, and then that will chain into another draft, and then he can basically draft infinitely.
That's all he does? That must be nice.
Well, he works as well. Smoking is a hobby. I'd like to think smoking is a hobby. I mean, it's an addiction. It's not for everyone, just like any hobby. Smoking PTQs are awful.
There's smoking PTQs?
No, they're just joking. They're like,
oh.
If you're comparing smoking to, like, Magic as a hobby, you
oh.
know, like, there's smoking tournaments.
Oh, I thought that there's PTQs where you could smoke, and I
Serge
was just
compares
like imagining
smoking to
sitting
Magic.
in, like,
No!
a convention center?
No,
Ugh.
my analogy is terrible. They're twisting it. Ah! Serge, blah. I'm sorry. Dr. Kathleen.
Yes.
They want to suggest you check out something called the Lucifuge. He's a strict upgrade over King Frost, and more tyrants are always good.
He is not a strict upgrade over King Frost, and I'll show you why in just a second.
Okay, one of the greatest things they're talking about. Hobbies can quit, addictions are harder. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I compared smoking and magic. I was just trying to come up with a quick on-the-spot analogy for money stuff. Money stuff is hard. I don't like talking about money stuff. How hard is magic to get into? Magic is... Actually, you teach a lot of new players how to play magic.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Lady Planeswalkers.
If you like playing games that are complicated but also social, then it's a good game. Like, if you don't mind the fact that there's a lot of rules to learn in Magic, but at the same time it's very intuitive, and you want a game that you can play with other people or go to, like, stores and you know, pick up as an activity to do rather than just a thing that you buy and have on a shelf and sometimes pull out. Magic is fantastic. A++ recommend. Alright, so stat 12, strength 12, magic 13, vitality 11.
Are you getting there? Is your party upgraded?
Well, I have to show you the actual one.
Thank you, Drossel von Flugel. Thank you. The VM Kid nailed it. The difference between smoking and magic is one that will take all your cash and steal you. The other is smoking. Sorry. One will take all of your cash and kill you, and the other one is smoking.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty good.
I feel that even if I fuse a Lucifer, she won't have the same stats as he won't have the stats as good as a King Frost. But you know what? Why not?
See, Curse Sorella, it's the other way around for me. I love deck building. That's where I have the most fun. I've totally dominated this with just magic talk. Alright, let's... What are you doing in your game, Kathleen?
Fusing stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not very interesting.
But it must be done? This is where we're doing the power plays?
Yes.
Is there like special method to this? Can you get like more powerful guys? Is there a random chance, or is it just like alchemy where you add ingredients together and you always get the same thing?
No, it's like cooking. You're like, I want to put in this and this and this, and it will turn into this, and this is how I want it to be. It's very controlled, which is awesome.
Okay. This reminds me a lot of a game I watched Joe play. I think it was Persona.
Yes. This is which Persona did you play?
The one for PlayStation 2, Persona 3 or 4 or something.
Well, they're different. How do you describe Persona 3 and 4 in a way that somebody who doesn't know what they're like? Did the main character have gray hair or black hair?
I think it was black. It was a child.
Okay, so
and then, like, they always went to the house and they went to school, and then there was a character that kind of looked like if Matt Wiggins was a teddy bear.
That's Persona 3.
Okay. She played Persona 3, and I think there was a combiney system as well.
This is like a sister game, basically.
Oh, no kidding!
They're made by the same company. They have a lot of the same demons and stuff in them.
Oh, okay. Are you entering the demon world as well?
No, the demon world is springing over into the human world. That's why it's bad news.
Ah, okay.
It's not like an absolute companion.
Was there a bear? Matt as a bear. Matt Wiggins was a teddy bear. Yes. Was it in dorm in a city or a house in a town? It was a house in a town as well.
Oh, wait, a house in a town? Wait.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you were watching Persona 4 then.
It was in a small town.
Oh, yeah, you're watching Persona 4.
Did it also have Matt Wiggins as a teddy bear?
No.
What? We have a subscriber! Yay!
Kaneska. Kaneska.
Yay, I'm not the only one who doesn't know how to pronounce names. Kanezga.
Knadel. Thank you for subscribing! Woo!
The bear is in PS4. Alright. Let's Google. Apparently my phone...
I didn't know Joe had played Persona 4. That's my favorite video game of all time.
Really?
Yeah, I love that game.
Awesome.
I played it so many times. I've played it on the Vita, I've played it on the PS2. I'm watching the anime right now.
See, that is Matt Wiggins as a teddy bear.
That you should see. Google Teddy Human.
Teddy.
Like, Teddy Human Persona 4. And you can see what he looks like on the inside.
Pardon?
This doesn't make any sense.
Teddy Human Persona. What?
That's what he looks like when he comes out of the costume. He
Why
looks like
is-
that.
Why?
Because he can.
Why is it a costume? I thought it was just actually an animated bear.
It is.
Oh, I
But
guess
it's
that there's
also-
a giant zipper.
Yes.
How did I never
But
notice
it's
the giant
also,
zipper?
but he's also a bear. He grew a human inside himself. You know what? Let's not even worry about it.
Oh, yay! Eric the Orange, you should totally do that. I would do intercaps, but Twitch wouldn't let me. Why not? Oh, I guess you can't change your names, can you?
Yeah, I think you can.
Maybe the first time you do it, but once you have a registered name, you can't change it. I know I tried to change it as well, because I put my Twitch name as a name instead of just like me.
I'm using all my money.
Yeah?
That's okay.
It's been 20 minutes since I said I was going to leave.
I know. I've been working this whole time. I've been busy.
Okay. Okay. I will continue to field questions while Kathleen grinds.
Oh, I'm not even grinding.
Oh. But I totally see your name as capitalized, Ray FK, as capital R and
Oh, that's Jordan.
Hi, Jordan.
You know. Oh, maybe you weren't at PAX this year. Never mind.
Oh, wow. Just stab me in the heart, why don't you?
I'm sorry, Serge! He came back and he's like, I didn't go to PAX and I missed everyone. And I was like, we missed you too, Serge. That's what happens. That's why you have to go to PAX.
What is my favorite non-magic hobby? Would probably have to be coffee. I like coffee a lot.
It's a good hobby.
Yeah. Do you ever do board games? I do enjoy playing board games. I'm going to be very careful with my words here. Ouch. Wait, man down. Wait. Are people yelling at people here? Burn, man.
Oh, it's because I
Oh, right.
because I
The
insulted
delay
you.
with you stabbing me in the heart. Yeah. Actually, biggest burn ever. I'm going to throw Kate under the bus here.
What did she do?
The year I went to PAX, which was the one before last, I was hanging out in Bandland. Is that where your
Yes.
booth was? And coffee is an addiction, not a hobby. Wow. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to coffee in just a second. So I'm in Bandland and just like waiting for something to do, and Kate comes up and she's like, "Oh man, I really want to go see this panel. Are you ready to go to this panel?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll come check it out." And she reaches forward and she flips over my day pass there and notices that mine doesn't say VIP on it. It's just normal, and she's like, "Oh, sorry." I'm like, yeah. I called her out on the spot about it. I'm like, what? And she's like, oh, sorry. It starts in like 10 minutes, and we'd have to run right now. And if you had to wait in line, you wouldn't be able to get in.
She could have gotten you in.
There was a reason for the thing there, but at the time I was like, okay, I'll just go like run myself under cold water for that sick burn. Thanks,
Aw.
Kate. No, it's okay. She apologized a lot. I think it was like, in the moment, she's like, oh no, what have I done?
What a jerk.
Yeah. Coffee is not a hobby, it is a lifestyle. Alright. I have a lot of coffee analogies that don't compare addictions and stuff, like my terrible... Ooh, Nutella. Sorry, somebody talked about Nutella, and it just totally derailed my entire train of thought there. I just started
Nutella.
thinking about delicious Nutella, which was part of my lunch today, I might add. Oh no, I was going to compare it to something bad again. Why do all my analogies compare to either alcohol or smoking, Kathleen?
I don't know, considering you don't drink alcohol or smoke.
I know.
Are you just trying to describe a vice?
Well, what I was going to say is coffee can be like alcohol in that how you use it. A lot of people use alcohol to get drunk. A lot
Right.
of people use coffee to wake up. But there's more to it, much like alcohol. If you want to have a taste experience, you can drink fancy things. You can get really expensive wine. And then obviously there's a little bit of column A and column B there. You end up getting drunk if you have too much of it, but that's not the point of it. So similarly, my experience with coffee is it's a wonderful, wonderful tasting experience. If you don't just like slam 12 cups of it first thing in the morning because you can't live without it.
Right.
Yeah. So I am not in that, yay, teetotaler high five. Right on, jumping up and down. Put the fictional alcohol and smoke down. Coffee can be like cheap booze. It depends where you go, why you go there, and what you're hoping to get out of it. I like the fancy stuff.
Can I ask you a weird question, Serge?
Please.
Why do you not drink booze?
Alright, don't read chat or else I'll get distracted somewhere in the story. I'll just turn and talk to Kathleen for this one.
Okay, this is
I kicked the table. Sorry, chat.
Yeah,
I grew up in the boonies outside of Calgary, in a small town. Actually, it wasn't even a small town. I grew up on a farm. And when I started driving, which was 14, because it's Alberta in the prairies and you have to drive, if I went to a party, I couldn't drink. I'd have to drive home. And so that, because I'm responsible, it's just like I wouldn't drink. So I'd go home and everything was fine.
Right. That's very responsible of you not to do that.
Yeah, and then I kind of stumbled upon this thing we call the punk rock scene.
Ah!
And then
yes.
I went into the punk scene, and I was the guy who wasn't drinking, and then somebody was like, "Oh my God, Serge, you're hardcore."
You're like,
Do you know,
I am?
Do you know what hardcore is? No, straight edge.
Straight edge.
Straight edge was the thing.
The X's on the knuckles.
The X's on the hands.
I had some straight edge friends in high school.
There was an old thing there, and as soon as somebody was like, "Man, you're the straight edge guy," it became like this part of my identity. And I was like, "Yeah, I can go to all these punk shows," and all of a sudden the peer pressure of like having to drink and having to party was gone. And then it was just immediately accepted without having to do it. So there was none of the like really identity forming, crushing peer pressure as a 14-year-old to drink.
Because yeah, you get a lot of that.
You get a lot of that.
I grew up in northern BC, and that was what kids, not even cool kids, because I wasn't particularly cool when I was 14, but that's what kids did on the weekends, and you had to, if you didn't want to drink and you didn't have a good excuse for it, then you would get shit for it.
Yeah. The straight edge is the silliest. It's a pretty silly label.
You know what? But if it makes people happy, go for it.
So then I got to university.
Right.
And I was still not drinking. And then I watched the people around me. And that is not really a selling point for alcohol, like projectile vomiting and all the lovely stuff that went around it. But one of the biggest things was how much money they were spending on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I think compared to everyone else I knew in first year, thousands of dollars, like easily thousands of dollars I didn't spend.
Yeah, I could see that, honestly.
Yeah, so I never started. Step one. Step two, found an identity that didn't require it. And then just got too old to care. So that's why I don't drink.
I can see it.
I also have a really addictive personality, so I think if I started, it would just be bad. Watching college kids drink is not a selling point for alcohol? What? Yeah. Straight edge brofist. Nice.
Yay!
Who spends thousands on alcohol? Everybody who drinks, quarter note.
Yup.
Too old to care. Yeah, thanks guys. At least you don't have condescending reasons not for drinking. That's true. What would be a good condescending reason for not drinking? I can't even think about that. You're all a bunch of idiots. Shame on each and every one of you. What would your mother think? How's that?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Teetotaler high fives everywhere. Hey,
Yay.
Congratulations, MTG Jake. That's awesome. Whoa, we have a new subscriber.
Hey!
Jeff Lewis.
I know Jeff Lewis. I've seen him on Twitter, and I saw him at Gen Con, and he was excited. I think it was Gen Con.
Welcome,
Hi, Jeff
Jeff.
Lewis. I was very busy at Gen Con. Today I re-sipped her good, highly affordable bourbon. I am not a teetotaler. as we know.
Yeah.
I enjoy drinking. I actually enjoy cocktails. I do not enjoy cocktails strictly for the alcohol content. I like cocktails for the taste. But if I could get like a non-alcoholic cocktail that tasted like a fancy cocktail, I would drink that.
Did you have a sip of what I had at your birthday? Because
No.
I had a lovely orgeat. How do I pronounce that word? Orgeat. Tastes like almond. It's that almondy syrup thing.
Oh, yeah.
But different.
Oh, yeah, like-
it was orgeat and ginger in like a bubbly virgin cocktail thingy, and it was lovely.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It was really funny. Because I was offering it to the people around me. I was like, you should try this. You should try this. And I looked at Ash. And I'm like, Ash, you should try this. It's virgin. She's like, yeah, no.
Oh, I like virgin. I would drink cocktails if they weren't alcoholic.
Yeah. So, not for everyone. Kathleen, please tell me you've been to the Kiefer in Vancouver.
I have not.
What's the Kiefer in Vancouver?
It's a bar. I have not lived in Vancouver in many years.
Right on, Reverse Creations. Right on. People are talking about how much they spend on their hobby. Oh goodness. I don't know what that face is, but the emote is kind of weird.
Oh no!
Say, either...
That's like the winky face.
Oh, okay. Say, either Kathleen or Serge, mostly Kathleen, have you ever played any of the Monster Rancher games?
No.
I saw the TV show.
Oh yeah, there was a TV show, wasn't there?
Serge, are you really just to entertain us while Kathleen fuses demons? Yeah, I got roped into this. I really just... I'm supposed to be out shopping with my lovely partner, Joe.
Uh-oh.
But Kathleen distracted me.
Is Joe gonna get mad at you?
I don't know. I hope she's watching the stream. I was gonna buy groceries, and then we were gonna buy pillows.
Ooh, new pillows.
Yeah, well, I bought one, and I didn't do a good job, so we're gonna try and return it and get something softer, because it's very firm.
Oh.
And it's supposed to be medium. It's not medium.
Like how... I don't know. What's your ideal pillow softness? I want like a pillow that you put in your head on and either side goes flump. Because I can't have a pillow that's too like... makes my head stick up, but I want mass behind my head. Right?
My friend... Have you ever met my friend May?
No. I don't think I've ever met May. I've heard you talk about him many a time.
May is lovely. I really like May. He's also a CrossFit instructor, a personal trainer. He's like a posture specialist. And he says the perfect thing for a pillow is something that supports your neck, but is firm enough that it molds under the back of your neck and props it up so that your head is level.
That makes sense.
So it has to be soft enough to move, but then firm enough to support. So I like something mediumish, but the thing I got is too firm. It doesn't do anything.
It just sits there and your head sort of rests on it and you're like, this is uncomfortable.
Chat is claiming me, saying I don't need Joe anymore, and accusing me of cheating on Joe with chat. All at the same time. That's a lot of stuff.
Oh, porn horn, I am both. I will sleep on my back and on my side. And I'm one of those people that if I sleep on my side, and if I'm on my side, I absolutely need a pillow between my knees. My friend Josh introduced me to that concept probably 5-6 years ago now, and I've never gone back.
Kathleen, I've been here almost an hour and a half.
Okay.
How did this happen? Well,
right.
I texted Joe. I'll wait for you to finish your fusion.
I'm done with that.
Are
I have
you?
made all new demons. I was fusing for a long time. It was not a very exciting stream. I was also supposed to run a commercial half an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
20
We'll
minutes
take a
ago.
commercial break.
We're gonna take a commercial and then Serge is gonna leave. So say bye to everybody. Or
Bye, chat.
Bye. Say bye to Serge, everybody.
Oh, the other way around. Welcome to the Vortex. That's right, Dix.
Bye.
Thanks, chat.
All right, we'll be back.
Bye, chat. One of us.
One of us. Hey, and we're back. And sadly, Serge has had to go. Serge asked me if I wanted to hang out tonight and then we'd get dinner, and I was like, yes! No, I have to do laundry. I haven't done laundry since before PAX, and laundry at my house is getting to be a bad state, so I'm gonna be a grown-up even though I'm sad. Alright, look at all these new demons I made while Serge was around. Some of them good, some of them bad. This is like a slightly better but unevolved version of the one I had. da. Da 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 da. Sure. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Actually, that's a stupid party. Hold on. There. All right. No more power surge. I'm sorry. Who's the best singer in Lure? Oh, Walking Harder. It's definitely Paul. Paul's a really good singer. Jer's also a good singer. Graham is a pretty good singer. I am a terrible singer. I've never really heard Cam sing, so I'm inclined to believe that he is maybe not an amazing singer, or maybe he's just shy. Oh my goodness. Bella Cross, really? I hope you have a lot of stuff. Alright. Alright, free battle. Andy's extended Lure family. This should be easier now. Afoesh. That's exactly what I think is the case. That Cam is probably a great singer, but is too shy. Operated make Cam sing. I want Cam on tape. I don't think that means what you think it means. Or actually, I think it means something other than what it means. I think what you want is a Cam sex tape, Tetrina. Yes, yes, come here. Ack! Well, that was effective. And again. Ah! Oh, that's not good. Well, Yuzu may die. Yeah, that was effective. Thank you, Lee Bedingfield. Hey, alright, things are looking up. Yay! Uh-oh. Usually was really having to deal with this. Ow. Yes, Amethyst, me and Cam will be on Lure MTG duty. It should be changed on the schedule. Hi, Canadian Geek. I am playing Devil Survivor, and it is hard. Nope. It's amazing what having better demons will do. Tomorrow's empty on the schedule? It shouldn't be. Huh. I'll fix that later. Or talk to... I actually don't know how to change our calendar. Excellent. Alright. Alright, so the teams are looking a little better. Let's go save Keisuke, shall we?
What happened?
That's... Keisuke, stop it!
Hi, Tsuro. Everyone. Don't worry. Yama won't harm you.
It's not about us. Why are you making Yama attack people? Stop doing this!
You don't understand. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm standing up for what's right.
You have a funny way of saying, this is what's right. I'm just saying, attacking innocent people.
I'm not. Bullying is something the weak do. I would never. My emotions aren't part of this. I leave the judgments to Yama.
Sure.
By his fair judgment, only those whose sins merit death are taken.
Now, this is a 3DS
Pure
game.
justice.
I want to say thank you so much to, Antitonic. I was trying to remember his username. For shipping us this all the way from Australia. It has really made life a lot better for me and Beej in particular. No, Mari's at noon.
I'd never presume to condemn people by my own standards. That's just prejudice. Which is why Yama, the judge of hell, judges them in my place. Isn't that much more fair than humans judging one another? I have no doubts whatsoever.
Keisuke, why are you doing this? Go back to the way you used to be.
Humans' hearts are weak. I know there are times when they bend to the temptation of evil. But Midori, it's the ability to bear temptation that makes us human. Those who give in and choose to cause others pain, they're no longer human. Gods and demons have existed since ancient times as a check on people's weak hearts. That's why. This is how things truly should be.
I know people are weak, but what was so bad about those guys? People said really mean things to me too. Some of them even tried to kill me. But that doesn't mean what you're doing is okay.
Then let me tell you what those scum did. An old lady tried to share her food with a starving man. And what did he do? He and his friends beat her to death and took all her food. Filth, who lower themselves to that.
Whoops.
I left the ruling to Yama. His judgment depends on their sins. But then, they beat an old woman to death. Their sins can't be that light. Haven't we talked enough about those scum?
But...
I've hardened my heart against pity. Yama's power will return people's hearts to normal.
By turning them to not living hearts anymore.
If you intend to lend me your strength, feel free to let me know anytime. I'll be waiting.
That was justice? Is that how far you have to go to really be just? So I'm not the only one who thinks so. What he's doing, it's way too much, right?
Keisuke.
Keisuke, you've gone nuts. Alright. Let's go save Mari. Now we save Mari, because it's noon. What are our other options, just out of curiosity? Oh, we could talk to Honda. We could do something in Kanagi-cho. We can talk to Atsuro. We can talk to Azuma. But let's go save Mari.
Hey, it's Good Luck and Miss Mari.
Looks like Kaido's here too. We should hurry.
I've been waiting for this. You killed my brother. Now it's your turn to die.
Metric Furlong never talked to Honda. There's no point to. You can't get him in your party, and he's boring and stupid and basically says the same thing all the time.
Then good luck. I will be the one to send you to your grave. Prepare yourself.
Miss Mari! We made it!
Everyone, please listen. Kudlok will not die unless I am the one to defeat him. Moreover, the White Amnion is only effective at this very moment. You must allow me to deal the finishing blow.
All right. Ugh. Of course, he's the one I can correct Bufudyne from. She cannot crack anything here? Alright, well.
This is our last chance to defeat Kudlok. Please, lend me your strength.
Actually. Sounds like a demon dog.
They found it for me. Prepare yourself, Kudlok. No, Kudlok. Everyone,
All right.
Shit!
You damned
Tadashi, wait.
Stay back!
No. If someone other than me deals the death blow, he'll return stronger than ever. Not only will he keep coming back, eventually, he'll be too powerful for anyone.
What? I'll beat the hell out of him.
Tadashi, thank you.
you won't escape this time. This is finally drawing to a close, Mari.
Yes. Now I can avenge him.
Why are they helping him? Excellent. Yay! Yeah, Curse Dance is new. It's not very good. I don't like it as a skill. Wow, Kaido, you suck. Fuck! Oh, that's okay. I mean, it's not good, but... Yeah. Oh! That's annoying. Alright, Mari, come get him. Oh. Hi, Adam. Oh, Cam says he's running a few minutes late. Because the buses are not cooperating, which is good for me, because I might be a few minutes late myself. That was nice of you. One? What was that?
Does his chat?
What was that? Ah, I'm stupid. I am trying to surround him. Wow! Jesus. Fuck. Yes, yes. More experience. What are you weak to? Ice? Good. Come here. Get some. going on here? This is such a mess. Ouch. Fuck. This is not going well. I might have to do this again. I was so close to having him too. I like how Kaido has been struggling with a single batch of enemies this whole time. Kaido, literally doing nothing. Actually. There we go. Come on, Mari. Ah! Are you fucking serious? How are you so bad at this? Sorry, I keep having to, for some reason I keep like getting this urge to look down at the screen, and I don't know why. Fuck! I really wanted to get that ability. Ugh. Oh. Oh no, he's gonna go before Mari. Ugh. Fuck! Ah! Well, good thing Cam's running late, because we're about to watch me lose this game. Yes! That was just lucky. I completely screwed up though. Ugh. Yay! We did it! We saved Mari!
Over. I thank you for assisting us. My deed is done. But your journey must be far from being over. This time, it's my turn to help you. Summon me anytime when you need my powers.
Yay! Now I can make a Kresnik. And a Kudlak, even though Kudlak is terrible.
Miss Mari, you've been a great help. I thank you.
So that's it, huh?
Yay,
My bro's
waifu
been
saved.
avenged.
Tadashi,
You idiot! Why'd you stick your nose into this?
Fuck you!
I'm sorry.
You're much more important to me than you know, idiot! So quit worrying me so much.
Tadashi,
As for you guys, well, you seem to have helped out Mari. Thanks.
Atsuro, everyone, defeating Kudlak won't bring him back. I always knew that, but it always ate at me. I thought his death was in some way my fault. That's why I wanted to exact revenge with my own hands. That's why I borrowed Kresnik's power. I vowed to destroy that vampire on my own. However, I wouldn't have been able to do it without all of your help.
Yay, team! Except
I've come
Kaido,
to
you were
understand one
useless.
thing, at least. Though he remains in my heart, I can't use that as an excuse to stay at a standstill. Now, I can start walking again.
Come in!
I can take a step forward.
Hi, Cam.
Thank you,
Perfect
everyone.
timing. I actually just
from the
was
bottom
running
of my
through the
heart.
boss fight.
Oh, awesome. Our
I'm
Alright.
so glad
Sure,
for
I'm just
you!
wrapping up the dialogue afterwards.
Hey! This is a great chance for us to come up with a name for our League of Justice!
We're not doing that.
What? Oh, you're no fun!
Nope. Yay! Alright, and that concludes my Devil Survivor stream for today. Actually, I'll just do all that later. Alright, bye everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Coming up in a few minutes we have Cam, who is playing more X-Cam, I believe. So we'll send you all to your deaths shortly. I will be back tomorrow with Cam for Lure MTG. I will update the calendar, or at least I will try to. And thank you guys so much. I will see you guys later, okay? We're gonna play a commercial on the way out. But thank you for joining me. Woo!